Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's your favorite girl Favor here. So guys, today we are going to be learning how to cut and sew this bubu with a stylish neckline. If this sounds like something you're interested in, let's head to the tutorial proper. To achieve this particular style, you're going to be needing two different fabric, and this Ankara print here, I have it to be 2.5 yards. All right, and then this crepe, you will need less than half a yard of it. So because I have this, I'm going to be cutting from this, so I'll go ahead and keep this aside. Now I'll go ahead and fold our fabric into 4. This is because we're cutting the front and the back together. Now at this point, this is 2 here, all right, and then this is making it 3, and then this is 4. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do is that I am going to go ahead and mark out where we will start from. Then from this point, I will come in by 3 inches, which is my neck width, and then for my neck depth for the back, I will be coming down by 1 inch, and then we will go ahead and connect the neckline. After connecting the neckline, we will go ahead and mark our shoulder into 2, which is 8. Then from that 8 inches, we'll come out by 9 inch. This is going to be our sleeve length. Okay, so you can do as much as you want. Then from that 9 inches, we will come down by 1.5 inches. This is going to be our shoulder slope. Then from that 1.5 inches, we'll connect it to make the neck. Now from this point here, we'll come down by the wideness of my sleeve. I will mark 9 inches. Then I will go ahead and connect it to make the shoulder slope that we marked, just like this. Okay, so depending on how wide you want your sleeve to be, please go ahead and achieve yours. Now from our shoulder measurement, we will go ahead and get the length of our bubu kaftan. So for the length of my gown, I am going to be making use of 37 inches. Now at this point here, we will go ahead and mark 37 inches and then connect it to the other side, just like this. Now after marking the 7 inches, we'll go ahead and add 1 inch allowance for folding of the down parts. All right, still leaving my tape at the shoulder, I will come down by 22 inches, which is going to be 7 as our hip point. All right, then from this our sleeve, we'll go ahead and just give it a bubu curve like this. Now if you do not know how to achieve a bubu curve, all you just need to do is either you come in by 2 inches or 3 inches, and that is where your curve is going to start from. Now to achieve our bubu, we are going to be using our biggest body measurement. My biggest body measurement is the hip of my client. Now the hip divided by 4 will give me 10.5 here. So in case if your bust is your biggest body measurement, is what you're going to use for your bubu. Now depending on how big you want yours to be, I want mine to have like extra 4 inches sewing allowance. Okay, so you can go ahead and do as much as allowance as you want. Then from that our sleeve, we'll go ahead and connect it. Now for us to achieve the base of our gown, we will come to this our hip line here, take the measurement of what we have. So when I did this, mine gave me 15.5. So that 15.5 is what I will mark at the full length of our gown, and then we'll go ahead and connect the line. Now after connect the line, we will go ahead and cut out our gown following the direction of the chalk that we already have. So guys, this is what we have. Now we are going to go ahead and remove one. Remember, we cut the front and the back together, so this is the back. So we're going to remove one that is going to be 7 as our front, and then we'll go ahead and work on the front. Now from this our neckline here, I will come down by 9 inches. So you can decide to come down by 10 inches, is still okay. All right, so after marking our 9 inches, from this point we will come in by 1 inch. Now at this point we'll come in by 1 inch, then we will go ahead and connect it from this point to meet the 9 inches that we marked, just like this. Okay, now after marking it, we will go ahead and cut it out following the direction of our chalk. All right, So guys, after cutting it out, this is what you're supposed to have. So I'll go ahead and turn it over for us to see. Now the next thing we are going to do is that we will go ahead and pick up our back pattern and then place it front side facing each other. Now after that, we will go ahead and join the shoulder by 1/2 inch. Okay, so this bubu is going to be having a pocket because bubu cannot be complete if you do not attach a pocket. In fact, pocket gives it a very kind of beauty on its own. So this pocket here is for the bubu. Now from our shoulder, we'll come down by 18 inches. Okay, my tape is placed on my shoulder. Now from that 18 inches, we'll go ahead and pick one pieces of our pocket, place it, and then run a stitch on it. So I'll go ahead and do all of this and bring it back. So my loves, I've gone ahead to join our shoulders together, and this is what we have. And I also went ahead to attach our pocket. This is the pocket for the two pieces. Okay, now the next thing we are going to do right now is to go ahead and get the round circumference of our neck. So you place your tape from this point here, take the round circumference of your neck all through. So when I did that, mine gave me 25 inches. Now this is the design we are going to be using for the neck area. Now on fold, it will give us 2 inches, all right, and then when we open it up, it's going to be 4 inches. Okay, and then I went ahead to attach a stay on it just to make it be a bit strong. Now we're going to pick up this and then place it on our neck. So we're going to go ahead and open up the bubu first, because if you don't open it up, it's going to be difficult for you to kind of attach it. So on the neckline, we are going to pick it like this. You see the way I placed it, just like this. You want to make sure you come down by at least 1/2 inch before joining it at this point. So I will go ahead and pin it down first. So it's advisable for us to pin it down, but if you can walk without you pinning it down, is okay. So all these places I'm pinning down is just how we are going to sew it all around. Okay, so by the time we pin it, we will go ahead and sew it all around. Okay, so this is the excess. We're gonna ahead to cut out the excess. So when you sew it, please do not forget to iron it properly. Okay, so I'll go ahead and bring it back. So my loves, I've gone ahead to attach the first part of our neckline, and this is what we have. You can see what the design turned out to be. And when we turn it over to the wrong side, this is what we have. So at this point, I gave it a notch at the both side so that it can balance properly like this. But we are not going to be leaving it at the wrong side, okay? But don't worry, you understand. Now this is the design that is going to be attached on the neckline. Now I have the wideness to be 13 by 13 inches. Okay, so it's a round fabric. Okay, so and then I also went ahead to iron interfacing for this. Now to achieve that style, you just need to bend one side like this. You can see what I just did here. So when you flip it over, this is what we will have. All right, so this is how to achieve that. This is very easy. So we're going to go ahead now and trim out this side that we folded like this. So you want to trim it out by 1/2 inch, just like this. Now we'll take it to our ironing table and then fold it clean. Guys, I've gone ahead to fold it and I used hemi gum to make it stay on the body like that. Okay, now this is what the front side looks like. You want to make sure you give it a nice press. Now this is the design of our neck. Remember I said I was not going to be leaving mine inside. The essence is that it will make it have a clean finish up. Okay, so after arranging it, we'll go ahead and pick up this other design, place it. Now you have to do you at this point. Whatever place you want yours to be, whatever design you want to do yours, please go ahead and place it. Mine, I am not going to be placing it upside down. It's going to be on the upper part of the neck. So what we're going to do right now is that after arranging this properly, you want to make sure it is arranged just the way you're seeing it here, and then we will pin it down. So you want to make sure you pin. Now the essence of pinning it down is to make sure that by the time you're sewing, it does not move away. Okay, so go ahead and pin. After pinning it down, we'll take it to the sewing machine, sew around it, and then after sewing it, I will bring it back for us to see what it looks like. All right. So my loves, I've gone ahead to attach it, and this is what our neckline design is looking like. Now we're going to work on the sleeve. Now for my sleeve, I would want it to have the same design, the same color of fabric on the sleeve. Now you can go ahead and fold yours by 1 inch, but for me, I'm not going to be folding it. Rather, I'm going to be using this design. This is the front side facing each other. I'll be using it to turn it in a bias form. So I'll first of all go ahead and place it like this, and then I will run a stitch first. When I run a stitch, I will flip it in like this and then hem the base like this and sew it. So after sewing it like that, the next thing we are going to do is to go ahead and close it up using 1 inch, or depending on how you want to close it. So my loves, I've gone ahead to attach our sleeve, and this is what it looks like. Okay, and this is what the front of this cloth looks like. I really love the outcome. And then at this point, this is the outcome of our sleeve. All right, this is what it looks like. So you can either wear this sleeve in 2 ways. You can either wear it this way, or you can wear it the other way. And then at this point, I closed up the BUBU with 1 inch, and this is the pocket. I attached the pocket as well. All right, so guys, this is what the front side looks like. Okay, and that brings us to the end of today's tutorial. So my loves, if you watch this tutorial to this point, please do not forget to click on the subscribe button if you're yet to subscribe. Turn on your notification bell so that you'll be notified on our next tutorial. Please do not forget to leave a comment. Please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Please do not forget to share so that this video can get to someone who might find it very helpful. And most importantly, please do not forget to go green. I will see you on our next tutorial. Thank you so much. Bye for now.